So my presentation is on GMOs. So what are they? They are a genetically modified organism is what GMO stands for. This is when a modification of the DNA and genes of any living thing, such as plants, animals, fungi, mushrooms, are modified to select certain genes that consumers want in different living organisms. The DNA or the gene is inserted into the DNA of a through a single cell, and when this cell divides, whether it be through mitosis or meiosis, the gene is then divided into every single cell. GMOs are not just like foods that we see every day in the supermarket, but they're also medicines and other forms of bacteria like fungi. And with the medicines, we are able to create vaccines in order to, like prevent COVID or the flu. So with GMOs, we are able to do that. And with GMOs, we were able to prevent diseases in certain plant species due to the lack of pesticide use. So the pros of GMOs include an increased supply of food. With this, suppliers are able to lower the costs and extend the shelf life of certain foods because of the usage of GMOs, and that way we're able to have less food waste in the world, and we are also able to have affordable food due to the increased supply. With modifying the DNA of plants and even animals, we are able to allow them to grow faster. Some believe that GMOs also provide more nutritious food, so food that tastes better, food that has more nutrients in it for human consumption. They also require less environmental resources such as water and soil usage. With this, we are able to decrease the amount of water we are using in hopes to keep water going, because we are running out of water slowly. And we're also able to use less pesticides, which allows less diseases of plants, and which is what pesticides do, but also prevent pests like bugs eating plants and harming farmers. And we are also able to take out certain traits in plants, like potatoes. We're able to modify them so they do not carry certain aspects of cancer in them for humans when eaten. The cons, some people believe that they are harmful and can cause human genetic change when consumed. People do worry that with all of these genetic changes, it will cause more allergic reactions and toxic reactions in people. People are worried because it's not natural. Some actually believe that they are less nutritious, less tasty, and have less nutrients in it than if we were to use organic farming. And they are, pests are slowly developing to become immune to the pesticides we use, so some people feel as if it is useless to use them. So why should we use them? We increase the crop yield, and that makes more money in the economy for farmers. It also produces more food for people to eat. It also reduces the cost of medicines as well because we are able to produce so much more with GMOs. We have a reduced need for pesticides because we are able to modify the plants and allow pests to not be interested in them. And we're also able to prevent diseases like cancer in humans when consuming potatoes. As far as the environment, the herbicide use does increase the carbon that we put into the environment, which is not great. It has also destroyed the monarch butterfly population. And recently in 2019, there was a case of super pests found in Canada, which are simply just pests that are immune to pesticides, along with weeds. And GMOs hurt organic farming and have less biodiversity, such as having organic and GMO foods in our daily consumption.